It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I was looking for some stuff that I could react to today, and I came across this Detroit vs. Everybody track, and I want to say this is like 9 years ago. And for some reason, I don't think that I've ever heard it. Like, I skimmed it a little bit. None of it sounded familiar. I looked to see if I had a reaction up, and I just couldn't remember it. There's no reaction up to it. And I'm kind of blown away that I've just never listened to this. So it's Eminem, Royce da 5'9", Big Sean, Danny Brown, Loaf, and Trick Trick. And so I feel like we've got to dive in, especially with this whole thing going on with Benzino, which is it's kind of dying down now, but him going to Detroit and people feeling like he disrespected the city a little bit, as well as Eminem, and just this whole back and forth and stuff. So I thought, you know what, now better than never. Let's dive in. Let's see what this one's all about.
Tell them if they want it, they can come and get that. I swear I love my city, I just want less. See me, they see me, they ain't ready for that. Detroit verse, everybody.
Right off the rotten apple by the poison tree. All these females need to email to make noise, and nothing's changing a lot. He fuck with my authority, then he shall see shells, but not by the seashore if he gang banging or not. It's simple as the alphabet. He F with me, that G shall surely see. He definitely is bout it. It's retail fraud. He's weak. The honest gesture, the trigger finger round the diamond tester. We tell flawed with heat. The same soldier.
The finger around the diamond tester. Hold up. Yo, Royce is, I'm going to be real with you. Royce is extremely dope. Like, I feel like from the real hip hop heads, like the hardcore, like he gets the respect, but he doesn't get it like he deserves it from like everybody. Like, he should be getting it all around. Like, this man, not only is he good at his writing and stuff, he's got a very unique style, and the pockets that he raps in and his switch ups and stuff are very unique to him. He's got a dope voice. Like, this man is the entire package when it comes to rapping.
He F with me, that G shall surely see. He definitely is bout it. It's retail fraud. He's weak. The honest gesture, the trigger finger round the diamond tester. We tell flawed with heat. The same soldier is me, myself, and I riding around shooting my biopic in my autobiography Range Rover. This ain't the squash beef steak. You thinking makeup? We thinking Lark Voorhees face. The twin eagles and airs coupe. Might as well ride by in the ambulance. My parachute like skydiving in hammer pants. So call it sibling rivalry. Take his life, call it the unforgivable robbery.
Yo, that was dope. My man, my parachute skydiving in hammer pants. For anybody that does not know, MC Hammer used to have these big baggy pants. And I'm gonna be honest with you, as a little kid, like, I was super young. I had an MC Hammer tape when I was like 4 years old. And it was a tape, because at that point, the cassette play, you play. And can't touch this, too legit to quit. Like, I remember just seeing him on TV as a kid in those big baggy pants just doing these dances, and I thought he was the dopest thing in the entire world. It's crazy to understand now that I'm older that he was like someone nobody wanted to F with, because he would go around with a crew and they did not play. But when you saw him on TV as a kid in these big baggy pants, you thought he was just like this funny dude, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you saw him very differently than what he actually was. But that's a funny bar. I like that. I'm still stuck on that first bar. The whole what did he say? Like, we diamond test with the heat. Like, basically saying like with the I just really like that bar. It's probably gonna be one of my favorite bars of this whole track.
So call it sibling rivalry. Take his life, call it the unforgivable robbery. A wise man told me that holding a grudge is like letting somebody just live inside of your head rent free. Real talk. I don't got time to evict these clowns. Y'all niggas been bitches. That's none of my business, but I don't sip tea. Ride around his block. All he know is pitfalls. That's why he always climbing out his drop. I got a question. Do you wanna ride or die?
I need no halves and halves. I want the game in entirety. 100% cut, no stitches required. Welcome to Detroit, where if you get that promotion, don't worry, man, the bullets will still be at your ass firing. I still call it safe. I would suck if I was umpiring. Boy, I hit the beat and just treat that shit like a diary. I'm offended if you hear my new shit and you ain't rewinding me. Self-made, I never needed your bell or a wire. See, I'm never calling collect, I call to collect. My homie wanted a Chevy, so I put my dog in the vet. Plus, I'm so loyal that paper boy is all that I fetch. If the ball in my hand and the ball in the net. Bitch, I'm the D, can't no offense dunk on me. I miss the big shot, these hoes get drunk off me. I'm over-respected, my mom and gated communities overprotective, so futuristic, I'm already over my next bitch.
I like that. I'm the big shot. These hoes get drunk off me. Like I enjoyed that. Big Sean for me has always been kind of hit or miss. I've never been the biggest fan, but when he does go off and he says some shit, like I rock with it. Like I feel like he got some fire behind him.
Listening to 50 times a day. Back when 10th grade was like 50 days away. Trying to get paid 50 ways a day. Used to put 50 on the layaway. Now my closet 50 shades of gray. 26 and I done lived a lifetime a few times. From futons to gray coupons. In church trying to get a little savings, yeah, coupon. I spit that A1 every day, I'm hitting new primes. Now the stakes high, niggas surprised at the new lines. Taking down my number like you still ain't got a new line? Nah, it's the same, we been laboring for years. I know it took way longer than 9 months, but fuck it, it's all in due time. I turn a blunt to a roach with dreams of being a beetle. Don't want to, I need to, you gotta learn to keep it cerebral. When you come up in a place where everyone got a piece but ain't peaceful, this is just part 1, wait till the sequel. Bitch.
I like that switch up at the end there. That was dope. That was dope. By the way, this man be bagging some. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Gene Aker, bro. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. But also, I can't think of her name now. She's extremely popular. I just did a reaction to her not that long ago too. I can't think of her name, but I want to say she also dated Mac Miller, right? If I'm not mistaken. And I don't know why I can't think of her name, but she's bad. Yo, listen, Big Sean out here, you know what I'm saying, knocking them down. Shout out to him.
Tell them if they want it, they can come and get that. I swear I love my city, I just want less. See me, they salute me, they ain't ready for that. Detroit verse, everybody.
Trying to find them streets where they thirsty, starving to eat. Just a step away from violence, that's why they call it the D. Arguably the whole reason for all of this honesty. Honestly, no honor roll, but honored up and I'm straight. Cause I'm a landboy nigga. Them young niggas say, put a stack on your head, you bleed out like on Grand River. If you think your hood harder, then I may make the dip. Know some callous, but I drink for a switch to Emma. If the like I hit your kiss, so make sure ass no remembering. They say my city different than two fat bitches scissoring. So nigga, I'm a veteran, retire my letterman. In case the friend just
They say something about people scissoring. I'm not sure who this is. I'm not super familiar with Danny Brown or Dej Loaf, but I feel like I know Danny Brown a little bit. So I don't think this has to be Dej Loaf, right?
if you think your hood harder, then I may make the dip. Know some callous, but I drink for a switch to Emma. If the like I hit your kiss, so make sure ass no remembering. They say my city different than two fat bitches scissoring. So nigga, I'm a veteran, retire my letterman. In case the friend just scuba, I ain't go to no cataract. Come up a line, 313 where I'm from. They ain't got me crossed out like birthday son. Any nigga try to cop me, pull a hole in his tongue. As us first down, Detroit first serve, but
Lately it seems as if it's me against the world, like it was before my life became a movie. And they used to use my motherfucking trailer to tease me with. But I flipped that script like a refiller. Painkillers to pop the lid off that safety, till it made me feel amazing. Maybe still a bravery, and if I may reiterate, I ain't even need a script. Ain't being conceited, but I made it.
Yo, the way he can. Ooh, stop playing with this man.
as us first down, Detroit first serve, but
Lately it seems as if it's me against the world, like it was before my life became a movie. And they used to use my motherfucking trailer to tease me with. But I flipped that script like a refiller. Painkillers to pop the lid off that safety, till it made me feel amazing. Maybe still a bravery, and if I may reiterate, I ain't even need a script. Ain't being conceited, but I made it to radio, eat a dick. I still never ABC the shit. Mainstream appeal, but the skill is what made me ill since before they called JD Dilla. I was daydreaming one day I would be the shit. And if I ever end up escaping these streets, I swear that I would stay here still. And if I'm crazy, I'll always be real. Don't make me still an 18-wheeler. Break all of my friends out of here and take them straight to the Mercedes. Still a pill off.
This is dope. I've never heard this M verse, and I respect that because he said that I made a promise that if I ever made it, I would still stay here. Something like that is what he said. We're gonna go back a little bit, and I believe he's still in Detroit. I can't recall where it was. Just the other day, actually. For some reason, I don't even know why, but I came across like where he lives. So it's like a suburb of Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. It's something township or some shit like that. So I mean, he's not obviously in the same exact location, but you can't expect that once you make a whole lot of money, especially being Eminem, one of the most popular artists in the world. Like, you know, you gotta get a little away from everybody else and kind of be in a more maybe safe area and security and some, you know, make sure shit is cool and stuff like that, because you got a lot of people out there that would love to get what you have, right? And that's the thing that when it comes down to like some of these artists that are like, yo, I ain't never gonna leave my block. I'm gonna make millions and live right on my block in the same spot. And it's like, yo, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. If you're from a bad neighborhood, I promise you, as much as you might have had everyone's respect at one point, all that shit is cool and stuff like that. But there might have been people out there that maybe they didn't like you that much, or like you just didn't have anything for someone else who didn't have anything to come and try to get it from you, right? And so it was just a respect thing, and they knew better, and so on and so forth. But if all of a sudden they find out, okay, that same guy is now here with $1 million and he walks around with $100,000 on his neck, I don't know if I respect him enough to not take that $100,000 chain, because I have nothing, right? And at some point, someone's going to be in a situation where they're like, yo, I might get evicted. I got no food on the table. Like, I have nothing to lose, right? So it's like, respect doesn't pay my bills. Respect doesn't feed me. Respect is not keeping me alive. So next time I see him out, I'm gonna try to take it. Like, right? You know, like, inevitably that is going to happen. So I get the whole, like, yo, I ain't never leaving. Like, I want, yo, this is what I stand for. That's cool and all, but it doesn't work. The reality of it just doesn't work. So you've got to get yourself into a better situation, without a doubt.
The shit mainstream appeal with the skill is what made me. Listens before they called Jay. Till I was daydreaming one day I would be the shit. And if I ever end up escaping these streets, I swear that I would stay here still. And if I'm crazy, I'll always be real. Don't make me still an 18-wheeler. Break all of my friends out of here and take them straight to the Mercedes still. Peel all back to the same block that we came from. On a rampage, you crazy for me to flip. What's making you think I need a switch? Cause I'm Adrian Peterson when he's raging and heated in. On the way to go beat his kid. Well, the track gets spanked like he just did. I can't never leave this bitch.
Yo, shout out, yo, Adrian Peterson, shots are real.
To the same block that we came from. On a rampage, you crazy for me to flip. What's making you think I need a switch? Cause I'm Adrian Peterson when he's raging and heated in. On the way to go beat his kid. Well, the track gets spanked like he just did. I can't never leave this bitch. Sick of being treated like me and shit. But Jesus, I can see just why people quit calling me to do features and them cyphers on BET. Cause if I wasn't me, I probably would've wanna play with me. Need the shit seems to be reaching its fever pitch. 180 degrees in here. Show the playful, the cedar chips. MCs just spit up more than they can chew, like a baseball, a Swedish fish. On the rainer with two penises. Hateful ingeniousness, inconvenience. And for the record, you won't want this type of static in your life when I'm making you clean to it. Make consider trying to re-insulate your winners. Maybe in for another crazy winter. Cause so cold in the day it is. As days begin to take away. But ain't this really what made me into the angry bit of blonde? But ain't we sick of being underdogs? Don't make me unleash this shit. Release this pit. May even seem as if I'm yanking your chain a bit. Or maybe the way in which I'm saying shit is playing with you. But ain't shit changing. It's still the same shit. And shady still a lady killer since the day I went insane. And then attacked the babysitter with a potato pillar. And mushed her face into the entertainment center. It's like another plane just sent it into Ukraine. It can a Bermuda triangle and attempted to make a safe in awaiting. Anyone who ain't affiliated, it could be danger. Did you make arrangements with the gangsters who you came here? And if they mention us,
Tell them if they want to.
Bro, that man the way he raps is just absolutely insane to me. Like, that shit's crazy to me.
They can come and get that. I swear I love my city, I just want less. See me, they salute me, they ain't ready for that. Detroit verse, everybody.
What up, though? It's Godfather Trick. Either riding with us or you getting rolled on. That means Detroit versus everybody. What am I on that? Hey, let me get that instrumental, take it down to the hood, let the little homies get this remix cracking. Detroit. Okay.
Okay, so for a sec, I was like, hold up, I didn't see Trick in this. So I'm guessing, was that Danny Brown, and is this Dej Loaf, or did this person's name not get listed, right? Because it had to be what it was. So that might have been Danny Brown, and I was mistaken. I'm sure I already got some comments down below. I'm not super familiar, but I'm familiar with Royce. Obviously, Trick is as far as like, I wouldn't say like if I saw him, I would know that it was him all the time. Now, maybe more so, but more like just him as a character. You know what I'm saying? As someone that you don't mess with. That's more so what I know from Trick. And I know Big Sean. But Danny Brown, the name is familiar, but apparently I'm not super familiar with him, because now I'm thinking that was him that was rapping earlier. It wasn't my favorite verse, like the higher pitch, it didn't hit as much for me. But the girl on the hook was dope. And so I would assume that must be Dej Loaf. Dej Loaf. I can't get my words out. Holy shit. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. Fill me in. Answer my stupid questions. And I will catch you in the next one, homie.